suppose it's Alf in actuality. And yes, I was correct. We are going to see Steve Olimar. What do you think of this matchup? I don't think I've seen too much of it.
Honestly, Steve is funny.
I
But
agree. I
Olimar
love
is
Steve.
I just think Olimar's the funnier one. He's just a small guy. He's a small guy throwing around living creatures. That's such a vibe.
Now that I'm thinking about it, what options does Steve have to remove attached Pikmin? Because that's kind of the big thing about like your character's Olimar matchup is like if you get a Pikmin stuck on you, what is your best move for taking it off?
I think it's like stop, drop, or roll, man. Kind of like a fire.
Yeah, like Steve, like he doesn't have like any physical attacks. Like he's just got like weaponry that he uses. So if like it's stuck on like your chest, like is the sword jab gonna take that off? I'm not sure. But Candle's doing a great job of managing his Pikmin, and if you've got all purples, you don't have to worry about getting anything stuck to you because they're just gonna bludgeon you to death.
Andy, is this best of 5?
Best of 5.
Yes.
Everything that you guys should probably be best of 5.
We might get to see a loser's like.
Okay, I'm just verifying.
We'll see.
All right, we got the even up score here.
But yeah, and that is
So this
important
Vencho
because
versus
if that stock had lasted all that much longer, the purple Pikmin management would have gotten to be too much, and like that's not quite on the level of having diamond tools, but it can certainly get you similar amounts of damage output if you really know how to use those things.
And I believe Candle is they them, so we're gonna get that back up there, if I remember correctly. There we go. Correct me if I'm wrong here.
Oh, that was ridiculous read. I don't even know how he anticipated the roll there. I would not have been able to figure that out. Yeah, able to just charge the up smash right at roll distance, and he tried to do it back, or they tried to do it back to him, and it does not work. I see Enderman, and I'm like, oh, that's Steve, but no. All right. Oh wait, did I mix it up?
Oh man,
Yeah, that was pretty crazy.
he's just committing war crimes right now. First round goes to Candle. They are killing it.
Yeah, that was a very impressive match. All right, but yeah,
Candy uses they them. Good. We got that right. We'll get that updated.
so one of the most important things about your character's Steve matchup, to like look at this from the other perspective, is how easily you can break the walls. And it looks like Candle is using forward air to do that, and it seems very, very effective. Again, I haven't seen too much of this matchup in particular, but yeah, like these like huge disjointed aerials with low end lag. Steve has, oh, and he misses his own tech that could have saved him. This is looking kind of dire, but in the past, Vencho has some great adaptation from what I've seen, and almost is able to get the TNT ledge trap. Goes for a second one, but Candle able to fly over. Oh. Interesting. This is a fun matchup to watch because both of these characters are kind of resource management characters. So even though Steve has a lot more going on, like just the kind of like, oh yeah, like Olimar's managing the Pikmin so that he can get the down air when needed. Oh wow! So that move has very low priority, the magma block. So it's like pretty easy to beat it out with the hitbox. But do you know what also has really low priority? The Pikmin. So you kind of gotta. Oh, that was a crazy try.
Real low priority off right now, honestly. If I do say so myself.
Oh, but able to just roll behind the grab.
It's a really big Candle dip right now.
Yeah, they're just doing a great job of like, oh, like some roll happens and then an Olimar up smash occurs and that takes the stock. Yeah, I wonder if like Vencho needs to play more aggressively here because, like, typically Steve gets a lot of mileage out of slowing the game down and just allowing the characters to do their thing because Steve benefits a ton from, like, the resource management. Like, you're gonna mine stuff, you're gonna build your tools, you're gonna, like, oh, this is a
we're
Sephiroth.
not running it back? We're switching to Sephiroth?
This could be a stage adjustment where they saw that this was going to be happening on PS2 instead of Battlefield, and so they went to Sephiroth. But this also could just be I want to play Sephiroth and I'm up 2-0, so I get to play Sephiroth, and you have to be the one to take this game and stop me from doing it. But yeah, Sephiroth, very, very interesting matchup against Steve. It was considered pretty favorable for Sephiroth, and so then all the Steve players discovered a bunch of really nasty Sephiroth exclusive counterplay that does some terrible things to specifically Sephiroth, and I believe it's considered to be pretty even at the present moment. But Sephiroth has a very, very large sword that Minecraft Steve does not have the best tools to deal with. And that plays a major factor in this matchup, but like I said before, there's a bunch of really nasty stuff.
It doesn't kill.
Specifically because Sephiroth is really, really tall. Oh yeah, that was a nice air dodge 50-50 there, and I think even if Vencho air dodged there, he probably would have gotten frame trapped. But just the strong minecart, it just tanks like, what is that, Shadow Flare? Whatever the side B is called. Just mid-mining it to activate, so he just tanks the 11. What he could have done there, I'm realizing, which there's no way, like, it's difficult to think of this in a moment, but you can cancel mining with jump and jump and air dodge. Nice parry. I do appreciate the Sephiroth down smash to break the crafting table. I don't know if that's optimal or just cool, but yeah, that's another reason why Sephiroth can, like, really hold his own in the matchup, is because that just, like, Minecraft Steve recovery, like, no iframes, no disjoints, it's just like it goes really far, and you have, like, a bunch of different options to change your direction, but Sephiroth's sword is so big, you can just cover, like, every option in a lot of scenarios. Okay, I'm liking these, like, these one-block high walls from Vencho, though, because Sephiroth can kind of very easily deal with the, like, full walls, but if you just kind of mess... Oh, and he had to drop shield there and get hit by it, otherwise his shield would have broken. This would be a crazy comeback, but I think Vencho is still in it. Footstool down air, I don't even think he got the footstool animation, but Sephiroth was vulnerable when it happened. And we got gold tools. The thing you always got to remember about gold tools is they give you better attacks, they just have really low durability. So Diamond is generally preferred, but if you really need a burst of just, like, quick energy, even though they do less damage, the frame rate is so much better. Like, look at that F smash, how quickly it happened. Oh, I wanted to see double dunk. Oh, that's a single dunk, and he's too far.
He gets it.
That was,
Vencho
yeah.
takes the round.
That was just the gold tools, like, getting that one massive power burst when he needed it, and just taking it all the way, getting it where he wanted it to get it, and yeah, just finally managed to finish off in an edge guard. That's crazy. Oh, and we're seeing a counter pick directly back to PS2 from Candle. I wonder what they're thinking. Elf, yeah. That makes a lot of sense. Yep, so giving the Sephiroth a try, putting that thing back in the pocket, because we were going to see Olimar versus Steve, zombie form on PS2, and that was a hefty opening combo. Not the craziest thing I've ever seen a Steve do, but it gets the job done. The important thing to watch when a Steve is playing on PS2 is that PS2 mining only gives you stone in terms of building materials, other than, like, iron, which you don't really want to be building with if you can avoid it. But Minecraft Steve at the start of a match always starts with, like, full stack of dirt and wood, which generally, like, against a character like Olimar that has a really easy job of handling, like, the wood and dirt walls, but might need to swing once or twice to handle a stone wall, you want to just place your blocks as you want to just place your blocks at the beginning of the match so you can get rid of all that dirt and wood, and then get into, like, full stoner mode. and then put up the big stone walls, and then that can get you a lot of momentum into the end game. And Kendall's been doing a fantastic job of preventing him from doing that effectively, because he still has a lot of wood. But finally, Vencho able to just kind of place his blocks after he takes that stock. Candle managing to just get the early percent Olimar combos, though, kind of pull this back from early deficit. And another roll punch, this time with an F smash. I don't think the F smash would have killed, but just the extra power on that F smash was enough. Oh, and then the down throw combos could have been a little bit worse, but you still don't want to be taking 65 when you're on your last stock, only one game away from being sent to the loser's bracket.
Not looking good. It's still possible, it's not looking good though.
Another thing I'm noticing is that, when Vencho does these anvils, a lot of times they're hitting Pikmin, and that puts Steve into, what? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, puts Steve into hit lag, is able to punish it, but yeah, Candle just keeps it clean. Despite kind of the early, power thrush